If you're in the construction industry and you want to take your business to 7 and 8 figures, there are 3 things that you are going to need. 1, you're going to need more leads. 2, you're going to need the capacity, that's a weight, a dumbbell. You're going to need capacity to fulfill those leads. And number 3, you're going to need relationship with those leads that are coming through. Now at Fair Business Australia, we've been having some very, very interesting conversations with people in the construction industry, and we are now ready to release our construction system to help the construction industry to not only grow but also to have more time at home with family. And this is how it goes. I'm going to break down these 3 elements for you. You absolutely do need, whether you're a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business, or going to an 8-figure business. And we're not talking about revenue here, we're talking about profit. Okay, profit is very, very important. We don't just want to deal with revenue when we're talking about businesses. We want to go to profit. Okay, leads, capacity, and relationship. Let's talk about leads first. If you are a one-man band that is just dealing with, now how do I even use, I'm just going to do a mobile phone because even though I'm a Gen Xer, and you're just dealing with one-to-one calls and you're going out and having to write up your own quotes, which this is all backwards for you guys because it flips it around, but that says quote. If you're a one-man person and you're having to go out after hours, so it's already, late and you're wanting to get home, you're having to go out and do your own quotes, then your leads and your capacity is going to be really, really influenced and not for the good. Your wife is not going to be very happy, your partner's not going to be very happy if you're constantly out doing quotes, you're tired, you've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning, and going out and having to do your own quotes is a real issue. So let's talk about that just briefly. And when it comes to having more leads, word of mouth is great, but what if you don't have enough leads through your word of mouth right now? Well, what you need is a Facebook or a Google or maybe even a LinkedIn, if those are your ideal clients, ad campaign. Okay, now that's going to be different for each one of you as a construction business, depending on what type of construction you're in. Now, in order to increase your capacity, you're not going to be able to be going out and being a one-man band all the time. You're going to need what is called a CRM, a customer relationship management system that sends out emails and texts on your behalf so that you don't have your lovely wife at home trying to be on the phone for you and book calls for you. It's being done automatically through your CRM. Now, something that is really, really interesting is called a Fast 5. And statistics show that if you get in touch with people with a Fast 5, that is 5 touch points in a very, very short space of time. Now, these could all be happening on Smoko. These could all be happening at 3 o'clock in the morning if you're dealing with A-type people and they have to be up and, all that kind of stuff, and they're looking at your website. You could do a Fast 5 without having to have your wife get in touch, without having you to get in touch. Okay, so that's how we're going to increase your capacity to contact your leads. Okay, now this is just really, really, really surface level stuff. I'm not going into the how we're going to do all that. I'm just talking about the what you actually need. Now let's go into relationship. Now, relationship is oh so important. And if you're totally stressed, and I'm not going to talk about your ideal client right now because that's different for each person. What I'm going to talk about is something that is actually really unexpected. So pay attention. If you're in construction, this is going to send an absolute light bulb moment off in your brain, okay? When it comes to relationship, you've got your Fast 5 going out, you've got your CRM, so that's drip emails, that's drip text messages, that's sending off quotes, that's sending off lead magnets. So, hey, download your free report into 5 steps of how to do blah, 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 without having to do blah, 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 blah. And then people get to like, know, and trust you because you're contacting them automatically with high value stuff whilst you're on Smoko. You're not waiting for the wife to get home after doing school drop off or school pickup and quickly get on the phone and try and get stuff in. No. It's being done professionally and straight away for you. And when you're doing things professionally and straight away, your ideal client says, wow, okay, that happened automatically, obviously. This guy's not doing his own quotation stuff. He's not doing his own thing. He must be part of a big team. He must be doing business well. This means that my project is likely to be done very, very well, and they're far more likely to get in touch with you than if you're doing quotes, after hours or even whilst you're trying to do other things during the day. But let's take this down. Relationship is so important. Now, for you as a construction person, right? If you don't have the capacity to take on more work and build, let's say you're building houses, okay? If you don't have the capacity to take on multiple projects all at once, which those of you who are watching who are not in the construction industry, this is a huge issue. Why? Because of supply chain issues. So we have a thing called home warranty insurance. And home warranty insurance means that you might have a ceiling of, say, $5 million, okay, that you will be insured for. If you haven't finished those jobs for $5 million, you can't go and get any more work. Now, with supply chain issues, which are a huge issue right now because of COVID, post-COVID, whatever the reasons are, we have massive issues with supply chains. So let's say Bob the builder, can he fix it? Yes, he can, but not if he's got supply chain issues. Let's say he installs kitchens. So he's waiting to install kitchen, but kitchen is stuck all the way over here in China, and he can't get kitchens. So Bob the builder, can he fix it? No, he can't, because he's got supply chain issues, and he just has to wait around until he can finish these jobs and move on to the next one. The customer's unhappy, he's unhappy, wife is unhappy, because there's no cash flow. There's no cash flow happening. So what we've done, yes, we do marketing for you. Yes, we can do ad campaigns for you. Yes, we can do capacity, so we can do CRMs for you. And our copywriters do everything for you. Our graphic designs do everything for you, so that your customers get to like, know, trust you, and know that you're running a big business. Yes, SEO, all that kind of stuff. It's all business in a box. We do all that for you. And yes, we do your ideal client as well. That's a one-on-one service. But if you have a ceiling that is not being dictated by your work ethic, it's being dictated by supply chain issues, that's a big problem. And that's a huge problem for construction industries right now, because construction for a while, the margins have been so low, so slim, that anything that happens is a bit of a big issue. And we've seen that with a number of very large construction industries, construction companies going under. Now, what does that mean when construction companies go under? Well, that means that all the contractors have a huge issue. Right down, that means no food on the table, basically. And the construction industry is on a knife edge. So what we've done, yes, we do marketing, 100%. But what we've also done is we have been having some very, very key conversations with a broker. And what he has been able to do for a number of businesses, builders in the construction industry so far, is he has been able, and again, this is backwards, so sorry about that, he has been able to increase the home warranty insurance limit. Okay, so whilst you're over here waiting for all your kitchens to come through, you can actually go off over here and get a whole bunch of other jobs and keep the cash flow coming. Now, these people, they will understand that it's a supply chain issue and there's nothing much to be done. Wife understands that, but wife has to put food on the table. Wife has to put clothes on the children. And if you've got no cash flow, no school fees, no petrol for the car, massive issue. No money to pay your contractors, massive issue. You're having to let contractors go all the time. We don't want that. So by bringing in home warranty insurance, you're able, and increasing your limit, you're going to be able to take on a whole bunch more in your sphere of influence. And that means that not only can you continue to keep the cash flow going, but you can also grow your business, because there are a number of gaps now in the market from the very large construction companies coming down. That means when a big tree in the forest falls, it gives room for the younger saplings to grow up. If you're a younger sapling and you're looking to go to 7 and 8 figures, we are absolutely the right choice for you at this time. If you've watched this video right the way through and you're still watching now, it's obviously because you somewhat like me, you somewhat know me, and you're thinking, maybe I will maybe trust that girl and have a look at her business, okay? So we have these 3 elements in place. Yes, we do marketing and all that stuff, but this is where it's really, really important for you, okay? And being able to get in front of the game with the CRM, so that whilst other people are out doing smoko or building or whatever it is that they're doing, or waiting for Wi-Fi to get on the phone and reach all these people that are reaching out to you, no, you've got this happening with artificial intelligence. You've got a system that is sending out those fast 5, that is sending out those lead generating value ads, so that by the time you actually get to talk to someone on the phone, they already like, know, and do definitely somewhat trust you, because they can see that your business, at least from a marketing point of view, at least from a customer relationship point of view, is running seamlessly. And that says to me, as an ideal client, this means that my project is highly likely to run seamlessly as well. So if what I've said has resonated with you today, you can send us a messenger message, and there's a little tab that says construction systems. You can get on a call and do one-on-one with me. We'll take you through a number of questions to see whether you would be a good fit for us. We have early bird prices right now because we're only just rolling out this system. The system has been operating independently, but it's the first time that we're rolling it out together as a proper construction system. So for early adapters, we are offering a 30% discount, and that is going to take you through every single thing that you need to grow your business to become one of the big trees in the forest, so that lots of birds can make nests in your branches, so that lots of animals can shelter under the shade of your tree. We need leaders in construction, and if you are still watching this video right now, it's because something inside of you is resonating with my message. You're saying, I've got what it takes to be a leader. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to roll out, to be a leader right now, because I'm struggling with everything that is already on my plate. We can take that off your plate. I don't have the ceiling. We can give a ceiling for you with the home warranty insurance, and absolutely, absolutely, absolutely get you some really, really great leads. So my name is Rebecca, for those of you who don't know me yet. I am the founder, CEO, spokeswoman of Fair Business Australia. We are a fully functional digital media agency. That means we can do everything digital for you, from SEO through to marketing, through to video production services. We've also struck a deal with community radio so that you can get up to 40% off for community radio nationally, okay? Wherever you are, wherever you live in Australia, wherever you're watching this video right now, we have solutions for you that can roll out for you on and offline. So I look forward to speaking with you soon. I look forward to seeing you grow up to be a big tree in the forest that is the construction industry. Have a great rest of your day. Chat with you soon, and God bless.